In 1992, I had sex with the Queen of Monaco. I had my entire fist up her ass.
The Girl on the Train. I gotta tell you, this was actually a bit of a bore to sit through. Its first and second act just had me sitting there waiting for it to be over. There were some good things in it that did keep me sitting through it, but ultimately I was just sitting there thinking, okay, when's this going to be over? When is this going to be over? When is this going to be over? But then along came the third act with its Shyamalan-style twist ending, and oh my god, I was drawn back in, and that saved this movie from just being alright. If I had to describe The Girl on the Train with just a simple phrase, it would be this. It's the bastard love child of Lantana and Gone Girl. The reason for that is because it's about the mysterious disappearance of a woman named Megan, who of course later turns out to be dead, but at the same time it's about how her story, as well as the story of two other women, are interweaved, particularly that of the girl on the train, a woman named Rachel. And it's through her we see the majority of the story, and I gotta tell you, the story actually is full of intrigue and mystery. Granted, while that does draw in your investment, the overall story has this melodramatic tone which is a bit too much to swallow at times, and ultimately makes the first and second act, as stated before, a chore. But, despite the first two acts being a chore, the intrigue is enough to get you through it all, and there is actually a lot of interest in how the three girl stories all interweave together. And, to be honest, as we see their stories interweave over the mysterious hours in which Rachel blacked out while she was drunk, a lot of fleshing out and development is made about these characters. They do start off one note, and unfortunately do remind me of the 50 Shades of Grey movie, which was just terrible. But the more we see them, the more they actually feel more like believable characters. Like the character Megan, the girl who disappears, we learn a bit more about the tragedy behind her and her insecurities of why she doesn't want to be a mother. Annie, the girl who's now with Rachel's husband, we see how she was very confident and controlling, but at the same time is a little bit paranoid that her husband is repeating old behaviours, and Rachel how she just suffered a complete breakdown and was manipulated and has just become a complete wreck and desperately needs to get her life together, but at the same time there's even more to that than even she knows. All that is actually really, really good. It's just a shame you don't really see much of it until, again, the third act. Most of the movie is boring. Again, like 50 Shades of Grey, you're just sitting there waiting for this to be over, you're just waiting to get through everything. And while watching it, all you can think about are the comparisons to Lantana and Gone Girl and how it's essentially just borrowing those two elements from those two films. In fact, if not calling it the bastard love child of those two films, it can easily be called Gone Girl made with less talent. Because with Gone Girl, I was constantly engaged with that movie. I was on the edge of my seat and it changed up its tone to fit the narrative as well as its themes. Whereas here, it's pretty much just got the same melodramatic tone throughout. Kind of like in 50 Shades. Without its third act, The Girl on the Train would have just been a 6 out of 10 movie. Alright. Something that really wasn't for everybody, but had its moments. But with its third act, it's a weak 7 out of 10. It's a good movie, but you can do a lot better. If you're looking for a psychological thriller or just something, to have you on the edge of your seat, you are better off just rewatching either Lantana or Gone Girl again. But if you do decide to check out The Girl on the Train, yeah, you can have a good time near the end. Yes, finally I got this out. Alright, I got 3 more movie reviews that I really need to get out. I'm going to be focusing on getting them out, as well as a review on Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts. Then for next month, I'm going to be trying to look at Tyranny and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. But in the meantime, I got plenty more movie reviews and some other stuff lined up, so stick around for that. And this stuff will be coming out much, much quicker once I finally have my own internet connection set up.